afternoon. Straight into it, yeah. I liked the list last time. I feel like the deck's been pretty good. The new cube is basically just a community member created cube, kind of like when they did Crix's cube. Yeah. Not that part, I was just wondering. I was wondering if it was any good. Did I play against Boggles earlier? I played against Boggles last time I played the deck. It was really close. Didn't feel like a great matchup, but I got there. Was it you? Yeah, let's see if counterbalanced a bit better today. It wasn't great for us the other day. I think I was like about 2 for 15 or 20 in blind hits. Let's see. Who did I play against the other day? I think it was literally my last match was a deck. Maybe it was Math Guide. It was one of these. What is these 3 players? Seal of Fire. Okay. We'll prevent them from casting Lurrus anytime soon. Two unpressed for a 2-draw card. It's a bit better than Elvish Visionary. Ooh, look at that. Pretty basics. Kind of a perfect draw. Bolt into Spreading Seas into a bunch of omens. And they only had 1 creature. Could delay that. Could just Omen of the Sun and chump. Yeah, just Omen of the Sun. Omen of the Sun not looking so great anymore. Should be okay as long as I draw lands at some point. I wonder if I should play Omen of the Sun. We'll see. Might just play it enough turn. Makes more sense. I'm sure they'd be willing to sack a mountain to get some damage in. I don't think it makes a ton of sense to Omen now. It's Gabriel against Gabriel. I've tried that up. Decided to not play standard this afternoon. I know what I'm going to play. It's not that big of a deal anyways. This tournament for like 4,000 players and top 16 qualify, so I did wake up at 9. I went to bed like pretty much straight after the stream yesterday. Went to bed at 2:30, woke up at 9. So yeah, I have to I think you have to check in at 8:30 tomorrow. I have to wake up at like 8 or something dumb. Tough life. The payoff? No, I mean the prizes are pretty small, but I think it's good for my stream. I think people will still, the prize competition, if all the good players are playing and there's like sweet coverage, should be fun. I think Riley, Karsten, choose. I don't know. It's like some good people doing commentary tomorrow. The Red Bull one, and there's going to be the MIQ too, which is I'm always excited to watch who plays what. If anyone brings something spicy, Who does well? That should be fun too. How many absentees do you think the Red Bull turn will have? I don't know. I'd be surprised it was half, right? 50%. I think I just need to Teferi here. Teferi the Soulscar Mage, buy myself a bit of time. And damage. MIQ is also standard on Arena, yeah. It's on Arena, so for now it's mostly standard. I'm not sure what the deal with Historic is, if they ever plan to make that a real format. I heard the format's not great right now. So, yeah, not too sure. Alright, hopefully I don't die. I don't think they can really deal 13 damage like that. If it's covered, do people have to stream their games if they're featured? So what they did is they reached out to a bunch of people. When you, I don't know, I got a first email. I don't know if they send it out to everyone who registers, but I got a first email asking me, you know, quick questionnaire was my name, my arena ID, blah, blah, blah. And then Karsten, who's part of the coverage team, reached out to me and he's like, oh, we're interested in being featured. I mean, you have to share your screen with us on Discord. And basically they're going to have access to like my screen and a bunch of other people's screen, and you know, hop from match to match. So yeah, obviously if no one streams their games, there's no coverage. Am I playing any NIF today? I mean, this is probably going to take me the afternoon. I'm not sure I'm going to stream tonight because I want to try and go to bed not too late to wake up at 8. So I'll definitely play some NIF at some point soon. I don't like to make promises, but I'm pretty sure I will. Alright, let's see. So I can just play the Comrade. But I have Seal of Fire Lurus. That's pretty strong. Should I just play Time Warp now? Do I actually gain if I play Yorion? I get tokens, Omen, to get a free Seal of Fire. 3 cards in hand. I can easily kill my Yorion and have a bunch of 1/1s. Could have 1 mana spell on top. I guess I get to stack. Alright, yeah. I forgot I get to stack, hopefully, get a 1 on top with Omen of the Sea. Problem is I don't have that many 1s in my deck. I only have 10, so I'm actually pretty low percentage to have a 1 on top. What do I want against them besides 1s? 1 and freeze. I got the Spreading Seas too. Hey King. I'm 55% to seal 1. No way, right? I have 10 and I get to see only 2 cards. Plus the random, I guess. Is it that high somehow? Alright, I want Omen of the Sea to resolve after Spreading Seas. What you up to these days, Harry? I keep Flighted Strand. This time Warp in hand. Still working for exams, got 3 left. When are you done? May 28th. Oh yeah, that's when the stream comes back. Alright, Supreme Verdict. Not a bad one if I'm still alive next turn, which I should be. If they have Lavadar, things could get nasty. Lavadar and a Bolt, they have 4 cards in hand. I would Art and a Bolt try just lethal. It's like 6, 11, 14 damage. Morning everyone. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Looks like, did they not play a land last turn? So they didn't play a land, but they also have no burn spells? Kind of confused, honestly. Well, I'm just going to cast a bunch of Time Warps for now. Gets damage in, and it like ramps me. Maybe I get to a point where... Already next turn I could go to Fairy, untap 2, and Cryptic Command their creatures. Might want to do that. Good Verdict too. I don't know if I have to. Oh. I didn't put the thingy back on top. Verdict seems extremely safe. Well, either way I'm attacking with Yorion. Do I have lethal? Yeah, I messed up with my... Totally messed up. I could always see that fire my Yorion too, so I wouldn't have lethal. Yeah, I kind of messed up. It's fine. Hey, Sound of Muzak. What button do you want me to push? I think about half the people who redeem the push my buttons reward don't know what they're getting as a reward. Obviously I blind hit when it's totally irrelevant. Having a 1 on top's nice though. No, push my buttons is... It's kind of not super worth it. It's just like, I play the soundboard. I play the button you want me to play on the soundboard. You just got...
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Oh, speaking of... I didn't mean to click OK there. Well, I guess that worked out. A little Rhinomania.
Rhinomania!
Everyone's favorites. Well, they know I have a 1 on top. Oh, it's just for prowess, right? Where's that even from? Apparently from a YouTube video. We saw it once, but apparently the guy's not the most reputable person either. I think he's done some shitty stuff. Very worth 10k. I mean, you could have spent 20k to have me do push-ups and me not do the push-ups. So you got a decent deal. Oh wow, another Astrolabe. Still irrelevant blind hit, but I'll take it. Could have just like time warped a bunch and got an ultimate on Teferi. Let's see what we like in this matchup. Spell Snare counters the 2-1 for 2. Doesn't counter much else, right? Mentor could be okay. I should have more cheap spells. What do I like so far this deck or Spike's version? I only played very little with Spike's version. I didn't win a match. So I'm gonna have a little bias, but I like this version. I feel like Spike should maybe play Yorion in his blue-white build. Even if it's a few cards that are not super good with Terminus. Guess I have to mulligan. Not great. It's nice that this deck has reasonable game one against the red decks. You don't just almost always lose game one and hope to win the next two, you know. Because you have Bolt and Omen of the Sun. Omen of the Sun has been pretty impressive. Good in Modern right now. Bonjour Felix. How do you sign up for a CFB weekly event? They didn't reconduct these events. They're over for now. You can still sign up for the Red Bull tournament this weekend. If you have a bunch of free time, the prizes are not amazing because it's a huge field, but it's competition. And of course, if you got to Mythic in the past few months, high rank Mythic, you're qualified for the MIQ this weekend. Why is it MIQ Mythic? It's not, you don't qualify for Mythic Invitational, right? You qualify for Mythic Championship? Or did they rename them? I'm not even sure. I should know, right? Where can I see the prizes? Let's see. Not sure. I'm guessing you should be able to find them on MTG Melee. There will be a $5,000 prize pool for this event. First place, $2,500. Second place, $1,000. Third and fourth place, $500 each, and fifth rate is $250. So it's 5K divided by 4K registered people. So it's like $1 in equity per $1.25 in equity. But I'm guessing there's like half the people who registered who are not gonna play, or maybe drop after round one after one loss. So your equity in the tournament's probably like closer to $2 or $3. And then if you qualify, I think the top 16 qualifies, and then you get to play in a bigger tournament with bigger prizes. I don't know, I got an email today with details. It's kind of funny that people were making fun of them a bit because they added prizes when they saw there was so many people, so they added a monitor for first and like a headset for second. So they probably added like not even $500 to the prize pool. I mean, it's, you know, it's something. Hey, mono control. Oh, blind hit here? No. That shrine now. It's gonna be a problem. I have to fairy in my deck. Need to find one ASAP. Oh, this is awkward because I need to make my land drops. I really want a 2 on top, but Could have played this game a bunch of different ways. I could have even drawn that 5-mana Teferi and then kept Omen on the sea on top. I don't think that's reasonable. Oh yeah, Supreme Verdict. Yeah, Shrine kind of got us. Not a big fan of Shrine in general, but sometimes it works. Sometimes it gets there. That's a really good hand. That triple light up the stage. God, I don't even have Yeah, Shrine's gonna get us this game, that's for sure. Hand's pretty good against a normal red draw. Maybe once you add the Fairy Time Rattler on top and they'll tap out for something. I'm just dead. Is that 12? Alright. Maybe Verdict just sucks in this matchup. I am was pretty bad. I think I mulligan right and had kind of an awkward one-lander. This matchup's been pretty good.
All the best, hope you are doing fine.
Hey, Chantic. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty great. Can't complain. Hope it's good on your side too. Thanks for the resub. Year and a half. Appreciate it. Alright, they're not. Oh, I boarded out a cryptic command after losing to Shrine. It's probably not something I should have done. Let's see if we had a 2 on top, if I'd have gotten them. Man, I had a 2 on top. Tough. I don't think it's worth the damage to play counterbalance on 2. Getting rid of the 1-drop is nice. We're doing good. 2 challenge sick, cool. No 2 this time. Can't play counterbalance on 2 because I've light up the stage. I guess that's a good point. You're not super likely to hit with counterbalance. Just trying to chase me. I guess I'm gonna lose. Alright, not a 1-drop. Maybe I won't lose. I think I kind of want to play the Jace. Force him to use a burn spell. I'm not sure I actually want the purge. I'm just gonna put back a 1 on top if I have a 1. 2 is tempting as well. One is what they need to kill Chase though, Bolt or his creature. That's good for me. -1 card in their hand. Should definitely not bring in Tornado Script in this matchup. There's almost no way it's correct. So I now have a basic on top. And I want a Cryptic Command and put a 2 back on top. Right. That's kind of bad not using Jace first. Wow. What a noob. Oh, that was awful. That was so poorly played. Oh. Really don't want to start the stream with a loss like that to a bad play. And their crib's gonna be like super good somehow. Oh, let's force them to use it, I guess. Yeah, that's some prime Munson plays. Alright, maybe I'll get lucky. I have a lot of 2s. Nope, snow-covered island. Awesome. Gonna be real bitter if I lose, because I missed out on a Jace activation. Needed to ferry, I guess. Can't even keep Lightning Helix, I don't think so. 11. I have my companion too. It's gonna buy me a bit of time, but not that much. I'm just dead because I didn't play Omen in response. If he has like a Bolt. I guess I should have kept that Helix. I didn't realize how close I was to winning the race. Do I... How much is it? They can sack... Yeah, I might actually win this game. I just need to find a burn spell. And they're dead. Dude, I almost didn't get the White Omen again. Yeah, I know, almost didn't get Omened. That'd been awful. Liz, I can hear everything. Might want to delay it anyways. Yes, because now it goes in their graveyard. Wait, why did I do that? I said I need a burn spell and now I'm just, oh my god, what am I doing? What the hell am I freaking doing? That's dead on board, right? What time is it? You think I'd like... Oh wait, no, they have to shock themselves? Alright, I win, right? They're just drawing dead. Alright, well... That's pretty awful, but... Maybe it's coffee time, chat. What do you think? It's always coffee time. Like 1 mana short. 1 mana short, 1 life short, but if I just activate that Jace there one more time. To be fair, they probably should have bolted my Jace in my draw step.
Poggers hat clapping hands, poggers hat clapping hands, clapping hands.
Thank you. Hey, youngster Dennis. Thanks for the 9 months. Thank you so much. The Miss Lethal. They said they should have played Lavadart on their turn. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention though. Tap pull lands for mana, sack the Foundry to Lavadart, put the counter in shiny source. Yeah, I'll take it. We traded punts. Coffee's on the way. Uh-oh. It's a meme. Everyone's a big fan. It's like, hey, big fan. I love it. Alright, so we're probably playing some kind of mirror match. I have force, but not much else. I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, this is better. I'm gonna bottom the bolt, I think. I'm assuming they're just blue-white counterbalance, right? Proper assumption. Almost time locked myself. Would have been off to a good start. Alright, no counterbalance. Nice. Ooh, that's a good draw too. Just love Omen of the Sun. Best card. Best Omen. Heliod seems like an interesting fellow. My time will come when every soul will bask in my glory and obey my law. Okay, dude. Understood. This card's so scary. What do you think, Chad? Do you think they just have a counterspell? Let's see. What's in that deck already? Plays 2 logic knots. And some force as well. something I need to tap out. I guess there's counterbalance coming back soon. Probably Owen of the Sun's just too strong. Makes sense. Given how fast they used the first one. Could have led with counterbalance. Think I should counter chat? Alright, bye-bye time warp. Land for the win. The nut would have been like a Mystic Sanctuary. Put back delay on top, play Teferi, untap 2 mana, draw the delay, have a 2. Boom! Blind hit. Blind hit for the win. Oh, they might just chase my face here, but oh well. I'm not gonna blind hit. They might plus to get rid of my delay too, but then maybe I draw it to Fairy. Should I let it resolve? Is there a reason not to let it resolve? Probably not. Probably bad play. Force up negation on their turn. It's not gonna work. Because now they get to plan. They might put back different cards on top if they don't know there's a bolt coming. Main deck Spell Pierce, yeah. Spike's list doesn't play that. Also I had mana, right? Oh no, I only had 2 mana, yeah. Have it to Fairy on top. I want to just use good value for them, but I guess that's why they resolve. Really want to draw fetch land here, so I can manipulate top of my deck and bring back stuff with Mystic Sanctuary. So they kept 1 on top with Yeoman. I don't think I'm in a rush. I'm the one with counterbalance in play. I'm the one who gets to counter something every 4th or 5th spell. Have Spreading Seas on top. Draw 2. Surprised they didn't just put the charm back on top right away. It's funny, people don't realize counterbalance is legal in Modern sometimes. Yeah, it's legal in Modern. There's just nothing that really combos with it. Except for Crystal Ball. Crystal Ball is a bit worse than, just a tiny bit worse than Sensei's Divining Top. Could have definitely played Spreading Seas here. Maybe I should have played Spreading Seas. They keep dodging the freeze. Let's see if they dodge it this time. Yeah. Just for a free mana spell. Have good instincts. Good reads on the top of my deck. How's this deck been doing? I mean, result-wise, I'm 12 and 4. 4-1, 4-1, 3-2, 1-0. But I didn't feel like I got kind of unlucky in my losses, honestly. What was the top land? Nassif 16-0. Basically. Basically, it's the best deck in Modern. Not close. And I have 7 cards in hand and 4 more lands. Oh, we have a counterbalance. We finally have... I could just play Teferi here. Have a 1, a 2, and a 3 in the yard. I'll just play Teferi while they're down to 5 mana. Well, I got a freebie, right? That would have been so insane if I hit. Alright, so unless they have their 1 of Spell Snare, they have a Force of Negation. So I'm going to put back my own Force of Negation on top. Yes. And I'm going to delay the Cryptic Command. And I hope they don't have their 1 of Spell Snare. Or 2 of, or whatever it is they play. Well, that is not a very good play. Come on, opponent, focus. Do I bounce Kahira or do I bounce Owen of the Sun? I guess I'll bounce Kahira. Might be a spew. You know what? I could have also just not bounced anything. Plussed it. Kept it on top in case they have like Archmage Charm or a Teferi. Kind of like plus actually. What is a red splash for? Bolt in the main deck and Helix in the sideboard plus Crumble to Dust. There's a deck list on the screen, or there should be. It might not seem like much, but Bolt is just really good right now. There's a lot of red, you know, just cheap removal. It's really good 1 mana spell. Put back on top with Mystic Sanctuary. Alright, definitely want Spell Snare and Narset and Force and Mentor. And then I definitely don't want Verdict. Spreading Sea's pretty mediocre in these matchups. I think I like keeping in all the bolts. They have Kahira, so that's a good target, and then they have the Planeswalkers. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Maybe Time Warp is bad. I think Spreading Seas might be better. Time Warp's a bit ambitious. Alright. Magic Online Gods granted us a lucky game 1 win, so I'm gonna try not to squander it. I think I'm gonna keep. Always scary that they might just be able to jam a counterbalance and run away with the game. Looks like they potentially kept a sketchy hand. Turn 1 Sanctuary. But mid counterbalance good. Yeah, Sanctuary. Sanctuary, Omen of the Sea. The fact that there's not a ton of big mana decks right now. Alright. We have to play with Counterbalance this game. Yikes. Well, Counterbalance useless if I never play spells, right? Next level play. Why play Misty Rainforest rather than Delta? I think I play a mix, right? I don't know. Pithing Needle, I guess. Trying to drink my coffee without sugar. Decrease my intake of sugar. I think it's foolish one Blood Moon in the board. People were mentioning that. Could be better than Crumble to Dust. I think Crumble to Dust is good when you have cheap counter spells, because sometimes against Tron you don't even get to Crumble to Dust on time, but I think here it's okay. Alright, I think I want to just kind of minimize my chances of getting counterbalanced, so I think I'm going to try and jam my 2 Omens on the same turn. Hope they don't blind hit on the first one. Try to... I'm not even too sure what I'm digging to. Alright, I really need them to... Jesus Christ. It's so brutal. Oh, whatever. Second counterbalance is rough. Makes their fetch lands really good and stuff. Let's try to counter it. If they tap out, rely on Force of Negation, I can just jam a Yorion. I think I would have won if they didn't like blind hit one of their first 2, you know, either my Omen. Because if I had 2 Omens of the Sea in play right now, my hand would be better, and I would just be able to play Yorion next turn and get infinite value. Fortunately, that's not the case. I could just play Teferi too. I don't know. I think Yorion's probably better. It's close though. Might need a counterbalance command just like we needed a Solar Blaze command for Constructed. I don't think they would fight over the counterbalance if they didn't have Force of Negation, but I could be wrong. I was going to play the Comrade. Hope it puts them in an awkward spot. What if they blind hit their 1 Teferi or whatever? Or their 1 ECD, or they have Spellsnare on top. Well, here's to hoping they don't have any removal spells left. Alright. It's got a removal spell. Alright, so they have a 2 on top. They have a 2 on top, a spell snare in hand. So if they don't have Archmage Charm, I might just scoop if they have Archmage Charm. This is game one. I'm up a game. I'm up a game, but I'm probably a pretty big underdog this game. I mean, especially if they have that. Why is Cardboard Live not working? I must have misclicked. Oh, the overlay doesn't work. Only the Decklist. The overlay only works for Arena. If that's what you're referring to. But yeah, feel free to ask if you have any questions about the card and stuff. Don't be shy. Alright, so their hand is Logic Knot, Spell Snare, and a mystery card. Easy. Should be extremely easy to get out of this mess. How much can they Logic Knot for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have mana. Could pay for it. I think I just jam it and hope that somehow. Alright, Logic Knot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, you know they don't have Archmage Charm. If they don't have a free on top and they don't have Cryptic Command in hand, it's probably gonna resolve. I just have Omen of the Sea in play. Use the first counterbalance, and if it's bad, they can Omen of the Sea. It's Jace on top. What are they going to do? I guess they can put Jace second from the top. They put 2 on the bottom, so Jace is gone. So now if they break, they really lost it all. Another Omen of the Sea. Alright. We're in business. So they have Omen of the Sea on top. They have Logic Knot for 4. They want to play... I definitely want to play something that's going to get countered. I think I'd rather get my Jace countered than my Teferi countered. The other question is, do I play Omen of the Sea just to get an extra 1/1? That Omen of the Sea is basically worth nothing. I play Jace. We'll have 10 minutes left. Need to speed up. I wonder if I can just always thingy to these triggers. Assuming yes. Maybe not to mine, but to theirs. Looks like mode is a bit laggy. Getting nervous. Alright, this is gonna get Logic Knotted. They know they have a 2 on top, so they'll need to keep Logic Knot up. Extra 1/1. Alright, let's just not be greedy. It's close if I Omen or not. Well, I think the fact that I have Spell Snare in hand makes it a bit less close, right? Yeah, one of their cards is Spell Snare, and the 3 other cards are mystery cards. Hopefully they don't have Terminus. Hopefully they just play Kahira. That's bad. If they didn't play Kahira, it's a bad sign for me. I'll lead with Teferi, I think. But if I kill Teferi first, I can fight over it. Huh. What could they have? They could have timely reinforcement against my Omens of the Sun. Alright, I think I want to play Teferi first. That Flooded Strand on top. Alright, doesn't look like it's Verdict the way they tap their mana. Spike had 1/5 mana to Teferi in his sideboard. Put 2 cards on the bottom. I think Timely Reinforcement. I think they play Terminus. I think Timely Reinforcement is probably what they want to bring in to fight Omen of the Sun. Not keeping just Terminus. Alright, they found a force, but now I finally get to get rid of Teferi. Still not in super good shape, but I think am I favored again this game? They have 4 cards plus 2 counterbalance, have a bunch of dudes, and have a bunch of cryptic commands. Harry. Yeah, there's like Harry 13, Harry 1232, there's you. It's kind of funny, there's so many Harrys and they all play blue-white control. Something about Harry and blue-white controls, but you're the best. Obviously you're the best. Totally not biased opinion. Speaking of, if you're enjoying these decks, we had Aspiring Spike on our podcast this week. It's called Midweek Metagame Podcast, and Spike won a PTQ on Monday with the deck our opponent is playing. So if you want to hear about the deck, hear about Modern, Pioneer, and a little Standard too, you can check out our podcast. You find it everywhere you find your podcasts. You know, SoundCloud, Spotify, Podcast Addict. I use Podcast Addict for my podcast app. Hey Lily, what's up? How's the confinement treating you? You playing anything this weekend? You waking up at 8 a.m. to play for $2 in equity? In my upkeep, they want to draw 2 cards. I'm going to try and counter that. It's like a lot of damage. You're absolutely not playing the Red Bull thing. We renamed it the Tap Water Tournament. Because Red Bull is bad for you, but water is good for you. You may play a challenge, yeah. Probably going to do both. I'd probably be out of the tournament by then. Are they just dead if I just play all my spells this turn? Alright, GG's. Wow, we beat the turn 2 counterbalance. They even like blind hit us in a rough spot. I got so lucky, drew the 1 mentor. That was incredible luck. Opponent? Where's your 8th card? What do you think you're gonna play in the challenges, Lily? Format deck. Oh, they're a Yorion deck. What do you like right now? What's been fun? Alright, pretty good hand. Let's see. I don't need a billion fetch lands, do I? Do I fetch basic Allen on turn 1? Does that make sense? Kind of makes sense. My scry stays true like an extra turn. I wonder how many matches I've timed out because I've tanked on like whether to play fetch land first when I have Serum Vision in my opening hand. Just things that literally don't matter game out of 1,000. Most likely playing Azorius Devotion and Pioneer that deck. Really? They're like, I guess you get to play Yorion now. Yeah. Alright. Does it have Omen of the Sun, my new favorite card? Hey, your void, GG's. I didn't think I was gonna win that second game. That was a lucky mentor draw. Alright, Yorion deck. I don't want more stinking lands. Yeah. Yeah, when you hit me with that blind counter spell on my Omen of the Sea, I was saving my 2 Omen of the Seas to like playing on the same turn and try to minimize the counterbalance impact, and it like totally wrecked me, but the mentor just saved me. We're joking that all the Harrys play blue-white control because there's you, there's Harry MTG, and there's Harry 13 that likes to play control decks too. Am I playing Red Bull tomorrow? I am, and I'm probably streaming it too. It might be a very laid-back stream where I'm just not doing anything in between rounds and stuff. Ooh, it might be the Scapeship deck I was playing the other day. The Scapeship deck that won the PTQ. Teamer Scapeshift. It's probably a tough matchup, we'll see. Ren and 6 is scary card. I've seen lists that are cutting Ren and 6. I know Edgar wanted to cut Ren and 6 the other day and just play Sakura Trivalder, and I told him Ren and 6 good magic card and he should play some. Yeah, that's basically it. How do I feel about companions? I'm enjoying my games. I'm not sure, what's best for the future of Magic, but I've been enjoying my games. I think it's probably not great overall. They're probably going to have to do something. I have been able to find a few decks I like, but I'm also feel like there's not a ton of decks that, I don't know. Give me a sec. So what are we up against? Insano first place. Was there 2 mana spells already? They play 4 Raymans. Yikes. And is a Charm. An Ice Fang. Ugh. They can just start jamming, honestly. I'm gonna have to get through their counter spells anyways. Do you feel like the red splash is worth it just for bold? I think so. The splash costs you very little, There's a reason this legacy deck is called 5-color back to basics. You get to play back to basics in your 5-color deck, and cost is low, and I think upside's pretty high, honestly. The fact that you have Counterbalance and Mystic Sanctuary makes that 1 mana spells are even more important. I'm just not a big fan of Path. Anytime I can not play Path in my blue-white-ish control decks, I'm gonna try to not play Path. Basically. Alright, let's try and draw a land. Oh no, it's my 3rd turn. Well, let's still do that. Yeah. It might not seem like much, and sure, Path's going to be better. Sometimes they're going to play a Worm Call Engine or something like that, and you're going to wish you had Path. But against an aggro deck, the difference between pathing their 1-drop and bolting it is the difference between winning and losing the game pretty high percentage of the time. Especially since they got the lands, the canyons. They use their extra mana so well. These Prowess decks. kind of bad for us. Should I be forcing abundant growth? They might not do it, especially if I have 4 mana, but if they just tap out for Yorion next turn, I might be in trouble. I guess I can always bounce the Yorion. Whoa. Funny. Thanks. I feel like the ship has sailed to fight over abundant growth, but it's like so weak too. It's like, hello, I don't have a counter spell for your Yorion. That's what I'm telling them. Oh, and they have Cavern of Souls anyways. Well, kind of wish I'd played. Yeah. Oh well, we're gonna have to get our own source of card advantage, right? I mean, I have Yorion too, I guess. Oh, I have Jace. Yeah. That's a good source of card advantage. Is that better than casting Lab and Yorion, though? It might not be, honestly. Jace is 2 cards right away. This is like 2 cards and then 2 more cards next turn. This is better. Kind of wish I didn't play my land first. I guess it doesn't matter. All my lands come into play untapped. I'm gonna do it now in case I run Astrolabe. It's funny, Edgar was streaming the other day, and apparently I saw a clip after his stream where he kept forgetting to play his growth spiral during his turn in case he ran Astrolabe, and he kept drawing Astrolabe of the growth spiral. Alright, it's gonna be a D-Gen battle, but I think I like my chances. Sounds like Justice, Magoose, yeah. You're a big fan of Justice? I can't believe they didn't name Snake on their Cavern of Souls. They're such a good player. I was playing in Spike the other day. I was actually playing for the trophy with this deck, and I named Snake. Because you have Ice Fang in your deck, so when you play the Cavern, it suggests Snake, and I was like, I took a quick look and I saw Bird Serpent, and in French, Serpent means snake. Like the same spelling, so my brain was like, oh yeah, Snake, good. And then, yeah. But then he didn't have, then I won anyways, it didn't matter. How do you even get to blink the Grazer? That value is just out of control. Alright, I want to put back Force of Negation on top. They have Uro in their deck, which is going to be annoying, but I guess I can deal with Uro. Why would I not want to have another Force of Negation on top? Not sure. Alright, yes. Comrade. Comrade Yorion. Even has like kind of a Russian name, right? Yorion, first bird in the moon? No, not really, I guess. Alright, did I get them all? No. I don't know why the one on the right, the one that's always far right, like doesn't register very well. Alright, so I want to do Astrolabe first, because I know I have Force of Negation on top. I think I want to keep one Verdict just because it's a blue card. Secure the blue card. I wonder if it's not better to go Lab, Omen, Lab though. It's possible. Giving it away for free. Linguistics. Should we start a linguistics podcast? The faux ami. In French, it's called a fake friend. Un faux ami. Un faux ami. When you have like a word that you think means something, but it means something else. Alright, well, they have as many cards in hand as we have ways to cast Force of Negation for free. That is the spot where I like to be in. What do you think, chat? Is that good? And I get like a free Ancestral Recall every turn with Teferi on Yorion if I want. I'm keen. Yeah, they're just scooping them up. They probably don't want to be here. Well, Yorion mirror match. That's not what they signed up for, I'm sure. Alright, let's see. They're going to bring in free disputes. I think the Spell Pierce was something we changed. But maybe not. Oh, they get Veil. Veils and disputes. Yikes. I think I have Omen of the Sun to dodge all that crap. They also have no bad cards. Nothing they want to board out. I guess 2 Grazers. But the rest of their deck's pretty good. Alright, Narset, Force, Mentor, Gust, Spell Snare. What am I bolting against them? Ren and 6. Ice Fang. Not much. Bolt's pretty medium. Spreading Sea's pretty heinous. This is good. Maybe trim some Moment of the Suns. Verdict. Pretty bad. Wait, that's 80? Crumble to Dust? Crumble to Dust not gonna be good, right? Alright, I should have more blue cards. How many bolts do I want? 1, 2? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Killing Ice Fang's kind of good sometimes. Alright. Spreading Seas is a blue card and it combos with my Yorion and I don't have a ton of... Maybe I just keep in all the Spreading Seas. Oh, Purge. Thanks, Purge. 2 Ren and 6. Some versions... No, the version that won the PTQ played Ren and 6. It's my only target for Purge, but it's a pretty good one. Just terrified of Ren and 6. Card's just so good. Alright, I'm gonna do what I like to do and just not have any of the reactive cards. And then whine. And then when I lose to Ren and 6, I'm gonna be like, yeah, maybe I should have had Purge in my... How good is Grow Spiral? It's incredibly strong magic card, and it's even better when you're playing Ren and 6. I don't think you should cut all your bolts against a Jason Mind Sculpture deck. Especially if you know to have Mentor in the sideboard. Probably should keep 1 or 2 in. Wow, turn 1 Astrolabe. Incredible luck right there. Alright, I think I want to Serum Visions for counterbalance maybe? Don't need to come into play tap land. Don't really need another land right now. Alright, no Force of Negation, no cheap counter spell. This is not looking great. They have Ren and 6, game's probably over. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Could just be Grow Spiral main phase. Yeah. Rough. Question is, do I play 2 astrolabes? Or I guess I just play 2 astrolabes. Could have been one of the celestial purges right there. $469 viewers. Nice. Hey, that's what Astrolabe, or that's what OBS. I didn't do anything. Ah yes, Hauling Mine that wins you the game if it doesn't go unchecked. I just hate that spot where, what are you supposed to do? Bring in 2 perch for the 2 red and 6 and have it be dead half the time? There's really no... Play 4 Ether Gust in my sideboard. It's not even that good. I mean, even if I draw an Ether Gust now, it was like Ancestral Recall for them. That's why I'd rather either have the Spell Snare or the Force of Negation or just Bust, you know. They're like, well, I have 8 cards in hand. They do have the 1 Spell Pierce. I think they just don't have a counter spell. They just have Old Veils. Alright. Congrats. Ren and 6. I guess on the draw you just suck it up and bring in 2 Purge, and on the play you can kind of do whatever. Dealer choice on the play, bring in Purge on the draw. Alright. Sounds not great. Omen of the Sun. Oh man, I think we lost. Should I keep a delay or an Omen of the Sun? Oh, this hand feels so... No counterbalance, no cantrips, nothing to set up for Yorion. Oh, brutal. Counterbalance, let's go. Maybe I need some Archmage Charms in this deck. Probably if I were to cut Counterbalance, I'd probably just cut it for Archmage Charms. This game's so freaking over. Oh, they don't have a 2-mana play. That's good for us. The Spell Pierce for this Pierce. It's not too bad actually. If I draw a Jace, I win. Or if I draw a Jace, I can make... Dealer? really hurts you to mulligan in these matchups. Mulligan against something like prowess doesn't matter too much. Mulligan in this matchup is rough. I don't know if I want to put a counter spell back on top, honestly. I feel like I need to draw cantrips and stuff. I don't think counter spell is going to get me there. Because like delay's pretty bad right now when you don't have to fairy and stuff. I should get back my delay on top, right? Bit better. Alright, we caught a break. Caught an opening. Imagine the same game if I have an Astral Abe in play. And I'm getting like an extra card off to fairy, then an extra card when I cast Yorion. It's like, oh, night and day. That's why I didn't want to avoid that spreading seas either, even just pretty desperate for some card advantage. Giant? Oh, Uro, right. Isn't it like Yorion just game here? I don't know, that seems like pretty bad. Yeah, they only have 5 cards. What the hell? Caught a break, chat. Caught another break. Still in a bad spot, but... oh, man. I mean, I feel like I have to counter it and just hope I... This just trades with my Teferi. But if I counter that, I just have Yorion next turn. I guess I can just keep +1ing and they will trade with Ice. I don't know, man. It's a tough spot for sure. My regret. This game was so over, they just named Yorion type and played Yorion. You know, what does this Teferi do for me, really? He does have a billion counter spells. If I counter this and I don't draw a cantrip, I just lose to Yorion. If I don't counter this, I have 3 cards plus the draw step. Damn. I was gonna hope I get lucky, I guess. I don't think I can win if this Teferi doesn't stay in. Jace. Jace. Jace, no! Oh man. Brutal. Freaking brutal. I mean, I would have taken an ass. Yeah, wow. I mean, to be fair, if they have Veil, they can just go Veil pre-Yorion and then play Yorion anyway, so it's not like they're Veil. Alright, they got us, chat. No trophy this afternoon. Narset is also obscene against them. Never saw Narset. Opponent, just play your freaking Yorion. And I guess they don't know I don't have a counterspell in hand. Alright, that's fair. I mean, had I known, I might have played Mystic Sanctuary on my delay. But then I feel like that puts them in some kind of sense of urgency. I guess I gotta bring back Uro this turn. Definitely feels like you're rely a bit on turn 2 counterbalance in these matchups because you don't have a ton of card advantage. A lot of your card advantage is like stuff that you have to tap out for on your turn. So you're kind of forced to play the tap out game where you're just trying to stick a thread. That's not a great. Sylvan's Library, that's a good favorite Magic card. I love the art on the card too. Such a cool card. Alright, can I still win? I don't think so. Maybe Jace. Alright, GG's. Mulliganed. Didn't draw super well. I think it's kind of not a great matchup. That deck's good, the Teamer. If I had a tournament this weekend, I would probably just play that Teamer Scapeship deck. There's a 4-color version. You could play green for your own Reign and 6, few other cards. Abundant Growth. Someone had a list. Someone's been trying it out. Not sure how rough the mana gets, but probably not too rough. Might have to cut Verdict, but Verdict's not super good right now. So we might be playing in some kind of combo. Oh, my hand sucks. I'm screwed. Yeah, Neoform. Oh, Lotus Breach? Oh, Titan, right. Oh, Verdict's kind of okay against Titan. Well. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just going to play my cards and hope for the best here. I haven't played this matchup. No idea how it goes. Probably bad. Not having path for a Titan. Yeah, this is probably a rough matchup. Sure. Just have it all. I'm not gonna stop you. Don't stop me now. Do 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 doop 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 do 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 do. Don't stop me now. Drawing all lands. Na 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 na. Could like bolt in my upkeep and then sanctuary back the bolt and kill the Dryad. Wow. The plays. It's great. Should have kept that Teferi Omen's little card advantage. Primal Command. Yeah, I should have kept the Teferi. Especially with a delay in hand. Pretty greedy not to. Alright, I think I might just jam my Yorion there down to one hand. Have I tried Crystal Ball? I have not. I've tried in the past. It was never very good. Broke man's sensei's divining top. You have to be pretty desperate. Should I just keep? Can I win if they have? Am I dead on board if they have Titan? 2 Valakuts. That's 12. I'm just dead if they have Titan, right? They have 5 different type lands. They can fetch with Tribe Elder. Yeah, I'm just dead if they have Titan anyway, so I guess I'll. Is Whirling of Thought too slow for this deck? Which one's Whirling? Oh, never mind. It's 6 mountains, yeah. Alright. If they play Grazer, do they also... Oh, the Narset Enchantment. 4 mana, it's like a 4 mana Planeswalker. Card's pretty sweet with Force of Negation. That could be good. Could play Jace and that. Why Negation? They have stuff, I'm sure. Don't they have Karn and Green Pact? I'll trim on it. My plan's probably to just Mystic Sanctuary, log them one. Either was Gust or Cryptic. Am I streaming the Red Bull event? I most likely. Problem is Whirling is it's a bad top deck. Like, imagine the last game we were playing against. I mean, really, either of these last games. The first Whirling. Debating playing Spreading Seas on my own land for Yorion value later in the game. Is getting their castle, I mean, is it realistic? I'm just gonna play it on my own land. What do you think, chat? Should have played it on their land. Whatever, they probably have a bounce land anyways. I don't know. How many bounce? I'm shocked at all the answers in. I'm not even considering they could have a bounce land and get rid of my. Oh, looks like they had the hand that really just scooped to the Spreading Seas. That was a sick draw. Don't stop me now. Doop doop doo doo. What, are just disputing that? All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just very pretty safe. I guess this is bad if they have Valakut. I guess there's not much I can do about it if they have Valakut. Bounce spreading season. I think I have to bounce the 2-4 or else they can just go land castle. Actually even now, what's this copying? I don't get it. I guess he could have just gone on tap green castle thingy. Copying nothing they needed. Oh, I didn't even realize you played untapped and you get to float mana I didn't even know you could do that. And obviously it's literally written on the card that you can do that, but oh yeah. Never had that come up I think before. Don't play Omen, try to hit an Astrolabe. Whoa! Hey Dougs, what the hell? Oh yeah, no, you're hours ahead. I was like, you just got done streaming at like 8 or 9 a.m. But it's kind of the opposite. You're about to go to bed. Thanks for the raid. Welcome everyone. 1:23 a.m. Yeah, cool. You play Arena? Or you're playing the Red Bull tournament? You're actually in a pretty good time zone for that Red Bull tournament. I guess it starts kind of late for you. Double stream, nice. Legacy again. Let's see. They have Explore, they have a few ways to draw cards. I think I should just do Narset. I could put Serum Visions back on top, honestly, just to make sure I hit something. I think that's fine. Might even be good for next turn and all my tokens. I think I have Lethal pretty much. I have Ether Gust for whatever they can do on their turn, and then on tap kill them. Maybe I need a second mentor in my sideboard. That card's won me a lot of games today. A Legacy Bug Yorion. How long have I been playing this deck? I think it's my 4th league, and I'm in like 4-1, 3-2, 4-1, and now I'm 2-1. It's pretty good. It's unclear if Counterbalance is actually worth it, but the rest has been pretty good. Alright, I'm going to take Cryptic Command so I can maybe kill them next turn. $2 in EV. No, there's going to be a lot of people who I'm not going to play. And if you're like, 3,000 players, think about how many of these players are literal dead money. Like, in theory, it's 5k prize pool plus whatever you win if you qualify, so it's a bit more than that, and there's 4,000 players. So on average, your equity is like $1 something, but should just gust that, right, in case they have Valakut. Or really, I don't know, my equity is at least $10 or something. Said like that, it's still not that great. If you're dead money, if you're watching this stream, you're probably not dead money. Alright, I'm assuming they're just dead. Let's see. Alright. Can I get Flame Slash? Should I play Spell Snare? They have Tribelder and Explore. Seems fine. Seems fine. I'm just gonna cut all the Omens of the Sun. feel like they're just gonna do so little for me. What do you think, chat? I'll listen to chat. Whatever chat says, I'll do. Please be nice. Alright, now I'm gonna ban everyone who said keep. It was a trap.
You a great Gab.
Wait, what? Who are you and what did you do as Updraft Elemental? A compliment? From Updraft? Nah, that ain't him. Thanks for the 300 bits. Is it like opposite days? Is it like the one day a year, May 15th, where you get to say nice things to people? Can't time us all out? Oh, I can definitely time you out, Felix. I'm just gonna give a little respect to that little VIP symbol you have, even though I shouldn't. I don't know how you got a VIP, honestly. What's up, draft? The one spell snare. Zing! That's a zing if I've ever seen one. I should just get Howled Phone. Should I go for it? Should I see what they do first? I mean, you could have still a bounce land the way they played. Do I want to delay that? They have Dispute in their deck. Alright, I'm gonna let that resolve. Hey Sticky VC, what do you want? Which button do you want me to push? Bottoming Island. We've learned that we probably shouldn't bottom to Fairy when we have delay in here. I'm still gonna bottom it. Just cannot be salvaged. Rhinomania, of course. Yeah, I don't even know why I asked anymore, right? Rhinomania! Let's go Rhinomania. Let's see if the Rhinomania is lucky today. We're playing against Dr. PP. It's my Dota MMR. Like, been losing a bunch since I started playing. I think I started at 4 something K and I'm down to, I don't even know. Right, I'm gonna keep these tests. I think I'm like 3,700 right now. Am I supposed to fight over that? Pretty good. They still get to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana next turn. I think I'm gonna fight over that. Delaying a counter spell is. What's the soundboard that sounds like Stewie Griffin? I need to look up who's Stewie. Oh, it's the guy from
Stewie, are you upset because you went wee-wee on the carpet?
What did you just say?
Oh, it's just maybe the Skyras Mage one? Is that what? Land first? Do I even want to do I even want to delay on top? I'm not sure if I want to delay on top. We'll see. Play it, but it usually costs 10,000 points. And it's actually, I don't like to use it when it's not. Alright, I'm gonna call it, chat.
From the ghastly Eyrie, I can see to the ends of the world, and from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in the bag.
This is bad that they sacked. It might mean they have time suits. But I mean, they might do that anyways. Just to, yeah. They might have Veil too. I can maybe be the Titan. Probably not though. Missing a 4. Okay. I guess we win. I guess. Dude, that mentor has done so much work. Might have won this game without mentor, to be fair. Maybe they drew it this time. It's not even that good. They don't have Dryad and they have 2 of the same land. Do they even have... Yeah, I guess they still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess they have enough for Field of the Dead. It's like Groundhog Day. Five. Narset, Cryptic, 4. Who do you want to time out? Updraft. And Twitch. Which button should I click, Twibs? Oh, and push-ups too? I think you should time out Wax36 for requesting push-ups. Is there a list of them? Well, yes, of course. You want me to give you a sample of all of them first, and then you can pick which one I want to click? I'll give you a quick sample.
So you...
Keep it.
And a free Jaws, yeah, out of the deal, exactly. Crisis is a good delay target. Oh yeah. Yeah, hopefully I still have lethal next turn. I didn't blow it. I don't want to give them more time. I don't have any Snapfire ones. I could look up. Let's see. They have some of the Dodo lines, but not all of them. Well, I still have the Comrade too this game. I've never used the Comrade yet. Why you gotta be... Alright, updraft. Who am I timing out? We're timing out Felix. Wow, I could power move. I think I might get rid of the VIP. Alright, Felix, I'll see you in another life, brother. Even the VIPs. Am I just gonna lose if they have like... Oh. 8-11. That's lethal. Oh, that's pretty dumb. 4 style points. Should have just kept delay and played Teferi, but... Alright, GG's. Sorry, I took me like... Moto's a bit laggy. Yeah, I should have used delay on the Crisis for sure. That's worse. That felt like a tough matchup. Didn't think I was gonna win. You're allowed to win once in a while in a tough matchup. Oh, push-ups. Press-ups? Is that what you call them? Oh, press-up. Sounds like something maybe a British person would say. Alright, 20 push-ups. Eight. I'll give you 40%. I'll give myself a... Struggle is real. The struggle is... This deck definitely feels janky. But I'm doing a squash rack? What does a squash rack look like? Oh. It's like this? No, wait. Oh, this? Yeah, okay, right. Funny. Funny guys in chat today. Ooh, humans. Humans. My hand's not very good against humans. Oh. Still don't think I'm gonna win this game, but please there. Any chance we can get?
Lakad mo to tol!
Normally.
Lakad mo to tol!
Normally.
Talia GG. Yep. Here she is. All right. Please. Never mind. They even drew Cavern of Souls. Feels bad. Please have some sideboard cards I can bring in for my very not useful counter spells. Game 1's gonna be rough though. Who is on the Daniel Negreanu level of hand guessing and I mean, the good player is just a skill, right, that the good players have. You know, maybe Huey, maybe... Not sure. Should I play Counterbalance here, or should I keep mana up for a delay? Keeping mana up for a delay doesn't sound like it accomplishes anything. All the rewards have a description, but I forgot to add the clause that you might get scammed out of your points, and I'm not gonna... Alright, I have a couple of... I think it would be fair if I drew one now. I'll play my cards. I'll play the Comrade. Comrade Yorion. Look at the value. To move it from a territory to... Now I get to counters. You never know, maybe their hand's not Reflector Mage. Well, I did draw all my worst cards in the matchup, and none of my... Alright, that's definitely the cards I want in the deck. And then I get to play some of the bad ones. What does Ether Gust hit besides Mantis Rider? Do they play green dudes now? Do they play that Captain or something? Yeah. Alright, I need a quick break. Oh. Wants to. Alright, of course they have Hierarchs. They might board out Hierarchs in Verdict's matchup. Because they might board out Reflector Mage. Oh, welcome back, Felix. Hope you enjoyed your time out. Was that a keep? Seems fine. Making land drops is nice against the Thalia deck. Turn on Spreading Seas could be good. Curving into Mentor into Cryptic. Why not? It's nice to have at least the one cantrip when you have Yorion in your deck. Well, in your deck. Oh, I'm saving them a bunch of life. Dang. Opponent on the next level leading was leading there. What will I play tomorrow? I'll play Jeskai. Unless a really good player tells me there's a really broken deck I should play. Like opponent has pretty nutty hand. Mentor's not gonna do that much for me. I think I'm gonna lose. Have I seen the Dreadhorde Luke deck? I have not. What's my favorite soundboard? kind of like Lakan Metag. Also, Recitas. I don't know. I like a lot of them. Cryptic. Well, I guess it wasn't meant to be chat. We drew our second cryptic command. Unreal. I only have like 16 spot removal spells and alright, GG's.